Okay, so here's the exercise. Let's say that there's a tightrope on the ground right now and I have to walk across it. It's laying on the ground, so no problem. I'll walk backwards. Good, pretty easy. I'm in heels, no problem. I'll walk forwards. Now, would you walk along this tightrope on the ground? Pretty easy, right? Okay, now let's up the stakes. Let's say that the tightrope is between the two buildings above us. Would you venture across that tightrope? Didn't think so. All right, boss, let's talk about mental toughness. I can speak from experience on this. As you grow in any aspect of your life, you need to make sure that you're mentally strong, mentally tough, and able to handle whatever is coming your way. Now, you might be thinking about mental toughness as being concrete and rock solid, but really what it means to me is being adaptable, being able to flow with whatever's going on around you, and more importantly, being able to stay focused and staying in your own lane. Are you focusing? Because with the more success you have, the more you grow in any aspect of your life, there's more responsibility, there's more pressure, and there's just more stuff that you have to deal with. So the better your focus is, the better off you're gonna be. If you've ever struggled with staying focused or you find yourself really struggling with focusing lately, let me know in the comments below. So I'm gonna share a 3-minute exercise with you that you can do on a daily basis, just 3 minutes. 3 minutes that is going to help you build up your mental strength, your mental toughness, and more importantly, help you stay calm and focused. And this has been tested and proven on NHL players, NFL players, pro golfers, billionaires, top CEOs, and beyond. So we're gonna dive into that in just a moment to walk you through the exercise so you can start doing it in your day-to-day life, because it's made such a huge difference in mine and my focus and my ability to just go with the flow in my business. But first, I want you to understand really how your mind is operating on a daily basis and some of the things that I've learned to help me find that more sense of calm and peace in my day-to-day. Last year, I had the chance to see Tony Robbins speak, and something that fascinated me about what he does on a daily basis is that he plunges into a cold pool every single morning. And when he was talking about it, what struck me is that he doesn't do it because he enjoys it. Nobody would enjoy that. He does it to show his brain who's boss. Because if he let his brain run the show, there's no way in hell he's getting into a cold pool every day. So he does it to really put himself back in the power seat. And that's what I want you to understand, is that you are not your mind. You are not your brain. You are not your thoughts. It's important to understand that as soon as you become aware of your thoughts and the way that you're thinking, that's when you can actually start changing them and taking back the control. The second thing to remember is that you need to detach from the outcome. The reason that that tightrope example is so intimidating is because you go from thinking about taking one step and one foot in front of the other on a flat surface and just moving towards your destination at a slow pace. That's reasonable because you're not 100 feet in the air. As soon as you raise the tightrope to 100 or 1,000 or whatever, up in the air, the stakes increase. And all of a sudden, you're not thinking about each single step to get there. You're thinking about, how do I get from that building to that building? I want to get to that building over there and do it safely. So you're so focused on the outcome that you're not thinking about the journey and the steps that you need to do to get you there along the way. And rule 101 or lesson 101 of setting goals or achieving what you want to achieve is focusing on the journey and focusing on the baby steps that are going to get you there. The more you focus on the ultimate outcome, the more daunting, intimidating, and scary it's gonna feel for you, and that's going to paralyze your mind. So in order to be fluid with your thoughts and to really be in control of the process and make sure that you're enjoying it, you gotta focus on step by step instead of the ultimate outcome. Now we're gonna dive into the 3-minute exercise to build your mental strength, your mental toughness, and your focus on a daily basis. And to do this, I'm gonna turn to an expert on the topic, my friend and high performance coach, Todd Herman. Todd has helped clients reach the Olympic podium, build multi-million-dollar companies, and establish brands that have become internationally known. He's owned his sports science training company for over 20 years, and his signature system, the 90-Day Year, has been named the world's top leadership and skill development program twice. And Todd was recently on my podcast, and after the interview, he shared this incredible exercise, and I had to share it with you. Okay, so Todd, tell us about this exercise that you have taught to so many pro athletes and CEOs and entrepreneurs. And there's one part in particular that I find really fascinating.
When I first started working with athletes, I would tell them, don't close your eyes, because the brain itself is a large percentage that is dedicated to the visual cortex, your ability to see. You know, the brain loves to visualize and look forward and daydream, and so a large part of it sees that way. The moment you shut your eyes off, you've just shut off a huge conduit of activity. And so then other parts of the brain start lighting up, and then you wonder why your mind just starts racing. So as a great tool to start is, let's just imagine that you're a golfer or a hockey player or a soccer player. What I would teach those athletes is, sit wherever you want to sit. And I have no prescribed way of how you have to sit, doesn't matter to me. And you put that golf ball or that, hockey puck or something, just a little ways out in front of you. Maybe it's 2 feet in front of you on the floor. And you pick one point on that ball and you just stare at it. And what I would get them to do is to stare at it and imagine the number 1 on it. And then the moment you recognize that your mind has drifted off of the number 1, you go and you put a 2 on it. And then you see the number 2 on that one specific part. Mind drifts away, 3. Mind drifts away, 4. You keep on doing that, and you set a timer for 3 minutes. And then when the timer goes off, take a pen, piece of paper, or you have your app, which most everyone have, could be a notes section of your iPhone, and you just put in that number. It could be 36. Great. Now we just gamified meditation.
To listen to the full episode with Todd on how to create high performance habits to build a world-class business, you can check it out in the link in the description. It'll take you to the full podcast episode, and be sure to subscribe for more amazing interviews over there. If you liked this and you're actually gonna try this exercise and technique, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to use the hashtag Boss Club, because we are picking winners every week for shoutouts in my videos and to win some ByoBOSS swag. If you like this video, hit the like button below. If you know somebody that could really benefit from using an exercise like this or wants to strengthen their mental toughness, make sure that you share it with your fellow bosses. Subscribe for new videos every week to be your own boss and build your own life, and I will see you in the next video. Cool.